Well, Coach, your thoughts on the first game?
Oh, well, hey, I'm just glad we won, first of all. I thought Flagler played really well, coached team, and Bo does a great job. Now we had 5 seniors out there, too, so it's a very experienced team. But it's our team, you can tell. There's a lot of things they're trying to learn how to do, a lot of thinking going on out there, and still trying to play some combinations and trying to figure out. I know as a new coach, I'm still trying to figure out what they can do and can't do. So, but we've had 2 weeks of practice, and they're trying to do things they've never done before. And we'll just continue to work at it. I didn't think we did a good job taking care of the basketball at all tonight. I turned it over 16 times, and Keith had 6 turnovers tonight between him and Marcus, and they had 9 of the 16. So we got to do a better job in taking care of the ball. But we did make free throws tonight, which was important for us. But we'll get more comfortable in the system. Those guys are still having to think a lot because they're used to playing, I think, a little slow.
Coach, you said you're trying to figure out the things they do well and not do well. What are some of those things, I guess, on both sides of that?
Well, defensively, we didn't do very well. We're not an overly athletic team. We don't have a margin of error is very small for us. We don't have a lot of ways to make up for mistakes when it doesn't go our way. And I think that we have to be much better defensively. We have to rebound the ball much better. I think offensively, shot selection, we're learning what good shots are, what bad shots are. Sometimes you want to play fast, but we're in a complete hurry sometimes. And that's just typical when you're teaching something new. When you're teaching motion or you're teaching whatever you're doing, sometimes guys have to think instead of react. And when you're thinking, that sometimes forces you to make bad decisions.
Coach, Tom Herzog starts tonight.
Sure.
Only played 9 minutes. Didn't
Sure.
really see him much in the second half.
Yeah, it was a tough game, for us. We want to win the game. I wanted to give him minutes, but their big guy, Chad July, is the only big guy they really had, and he fouls out. He had 14 minutes or whatever in the game. So we were mismatched pretty much all night. So I thought it was really hard for Tom to really play. We were trying to do some things that I didn't think it would be good for him to be a part of right now. We're trying to win the game for our team, but Tom's going to be important for us when we do play against bigger teams, especially when we get into some of the better teams in our league. He's going to have to be vital for us. So, but I want to be able to play him more than I did tonight.
Rotation-wise, obviously you're still trying to figure out what you want to do as far as rotation, who starts.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm still trying to figure out. There's nothing guaranteed. Some of these guys have played just because they started last year didn't have anything to do with this year. There's some competition on this team. We have some youth and some guys who are still trying to figure out where they fit in. And some of these guys haven't played together. I know we have some returners from last year, but there's also some new guys who are trying to fit in different roles.
Coach, it seemed like Marcus got off to a great start, at least scoring in the first half,
Sure.
and then kind of toned down in the second half. Kind of that injury?
Yeah, I think the injury, he got a hip pointer there, kind of slowed him down, and they started cramping up. So he only had 2 points in the second half there, and I think both of them were free throws. But he did make some good passes, and I thought he did some good things there. He's got to score for us. He's going to be important for us in being able to score and be able to make things happen on the offensive end.
Played AJ and Taylor more at the point tonight. Is that kind of what you're going to do with early on as far as the veterans getting and learning the system?
Absolutely. You got Jarvis Davis. He's a point I'd like to play more there, but he still needs more practice time and decision making. I knew he was playing against a veteran guard tonight. That's a very good player for Flagler. So I kind of knew Taylor's got to be the backup guy here at this point.
Next week you got the opener, obviously. You got practice time. I know that's going to be just as important as playing in the actual games.
No, it really is. Yeah, we do. The good thing is, we got this weekend. We got about 8 more days here to take this. It's the first time they've been in front of a crowd, so they had the jitters and putting on their uniforms and playing again. So that will be all part of the experience to hopefully get us ready for next Friday.
Well, what was that experience for you, Coach, with some of the fans? You got the screaming banana all over the opposite team and
Sure.
student section. What's it like for you?
Well, it's good. It's good to be here. I still feel like I'm on a road game, being here. But it's good to be here and be in front of the fans here tonight. Appreciate everybody come out, and hopefully next Friday when we play, we get some more people to come out here and support us.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.